Hi, I'm Pantazi. Today we're going to talk about a method that comes out of Sanseiru Kata. Now this is out of the Uechi system Sanseiru, not one of the other ones. You have Super Empire that has the hand positions as well, but that's of another style. Let's get into this a little bit more. Now in the Uechi, the action is you parry and you dig right in with the fingertips, okay? Now they call that the Kakushiken, and we know it as the blood pool hand from the ancient Bubishi. Now, what can you be doing with that? First, the parry and the grabbing into the tissues of the arm, the muscles, the vascular tissues, the nerves. You could be grabbing in that way. You could also be grabbing into the throat with a thumb, just coming right across the windpipe and stretching the neck out so you can get into the subclavian artery and the nerves underneath. The brachial plexus is under there. There's a vast number of targets you could be attacking. Now, in the extended version, we're going to show you an attack on the subclavian, not the subclavian, excuse me, the nerve tissues with a technique with a striking action. And that's basically what the Uechi practitioners think of and use. And it's a great technique, awesome. But there are other ways to apply that action, okay, as you're coming in with it. Now, what you're going to also notice is that it comes in with body weight, okay? Once that body weight comes in and you drop that action, you're going to be using that technique more as a gripping technique. Now, once that weight comes in as you're moving in and you drop your weight into that technique, you've already like looped your fingers in. So instead of like pecking down like the crane attack, now that's what most Uechi practitioners utilize is crane attack for most part. They use a little bit of tiger, but mostly crane, where they're striking and using that as a striking type action. But I'm going to show you a number of different applications, from the roll to the pinch to the dig and the gouge. This time with the body weight transfer, we're going to be working with the gouging action. So stay tuned in the extended videos. See the knockouts, the different knockouts that we're going to be applying in this target area with this application. Okay, now we're going to go into the gripping action or the seizing action or the pressing or the digging. Okay, once you've come in with that parry and you've secured, whether you're securing into the trapezius, the throat, the arm, the pectoral muscle, you're grabbing onto pectoral muscle to weaken the person, get them leaning over to the side to expose that target. Instead of striking at it where the person sees this coming and they're going to be like wincing, or they're going to be tucking up their shoulders to brace against your attack, what you're going to be utilizing is your hand subtly moving in. So you'd be like placing your hand on their chest and then rolling your fingers down into behind the collarbone into the subclavian artery and the nerve structures therein. So that weight now is pulling down. Now you can pull down on the clavicle. It's going to be a very powerful pull because you're going to pull the person down. You could dislocate the clavicle from the bone, the main part of the sternum. I'll tell you about this structure more in the anatomical drawings of it, okay, when we go into the anatomy lesson. But once you place your hand in, you're going to be able to grasp and pull. Now the hand I'm using is the hooked hand or the blood pool hand, or what they call the Kakushiken. All right, doesn't matter what you call it as long as you utilize it properly. You're going to see in the knockouts coming up, you're going to be seeing a roll where it comes upward, okay, so the hand could come up, Okay, you're going to be seeing a strike where it's darting down as they typically use it with their fingertips, and you're going to be also seeing a digging action in behind that. Now, I'm not going to do this the proper way, because as you pull in with this the proper way, you're going to see that it has a very powerful effect, but I'm going to be using my thumb instead from behind so you can get a clearer view of what's going on, because once I place my hand in here, camera's really not going to pick up on it. So once again, we're using this as a rolling action, but rolling down and using our weight to come down into that. Now that hand target is, or that hand formation and that hand posture is in what's called the Super Renpai of the Uechi system. Okay, it's also used in many different forms from Wing Chun. Okay, you have the Silum Dao that utilizes that kind of an action as well. So you're going to see this rolling action. Now, I've done many exposés on how many times I've used that crane knockout in the rising one, and you'll be seeing that one in this as well. But what I want you to understand is once you understand Kyusho, you can go for the superficial attacks that are quick knockouts, or you can go into more devastating type of attacks where you're attacking the vascular tissue, not just striking the nerves. So once again, there's a parry, there's a digging action coming in, and then there's a weight transfer, and they even come in with their whole body weight leaning and pulling on that. You'll see that in many different styles, how they depict it, not so forcefully as the Uechi-Ryu Sanseiru, excuse me. So again, sit back, watch this. We'll go into the anatomy of it, and of course, we'll go into the knockouts.